What are the best beginner magic effects that will blow your audience's mind and also fool professional magicians? Well, my friend, let's find out. G'day, you absolute champion and complete legend from downtown Awesomenville. Yeah, that's you. How you doing today? I hope you had an incredible weekend and your Monday was absolutely the best it's ever been, because I want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Apprentice Magic bundle, all you need to do, stick around till later on in the episode and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now, after Wednesday's episode of What's New This Week and how I talked about Sure Shot and how it fooled me absolutely insanely good, we had so many people reach out and say, hey, what other beginner level magic effects also do the same thing? Not the same trick, but also fool professional magicians and gonna blow my audience's minds. Which is absolutely incredible to see a lot of you wanting to find out all these beginner level magic effects that are gonna slay your audiences. I also love that the magic props are making a resurgence, that a lot of you are loving those old school magic props like Tenyo, the Apprentice line, those types of things that look like magic props, but can also be inspected by your spectators and they won't see a thing. So today we're going to find out the top 5 Apprentice line products that are perfect for beginners and professionals alike. Now I have to be honest, this list was insane and so hard to make. I have the entire line here at my house and I have quite a few of them sitting around in different rooms of my house. So when guests come over, they say, what is this little thing? And I can go straight into it. They already pick it up and look at it before I even do anything. They can check it out, and then I go straight into a performance. So yes, I have played with all of these, but having said that, this is a top 5, and I do have so many cool effects I do want to talk about. So I do have some honorable mentions. First up is Dice Bomb, and this is an explosive magic trick that is perfect for beginners. Next up is the Magical Chamber. This is a magical mystery that will fool all your audiences. The method behind the mummy is so fooling. If you know the mummy, if you have the mummy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So with those honorable mentions out of the way, let's get into number 5. So today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the effect, go into a full performance, and then a breakdown of things you need to know about the effect itself. Number 5 is the Zigzag card. Now, if you love those stage effects, the Zigzag Lady or the Sawn in Half style illusions, this one is perfect for you. Now let's jump over to Javier for a full performance.
Everybody pretty much has seen the sawing the lady in half, but you have to go on stage in order to be able to see such an amazing illusion in front of your eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that very trick right here up close and personal. We're going to take the King of Diamonds and place it inside of the holder. You can see it on both sides. On here, let me show you all the way so you can clearly see it. And all I have to do is just imagine that I'm cutting the king here and here. And if I do that, you'll notice that immediately he gets cut, as you can see. Oh, right there, just like that. You can see both sides as he gets completely cut into 3 very separate pieces. You can clearly see that now when we put him back, when we push him back, all we do is we just rub there one more time, rub here one more time, and immediately that king is 100% solid and in one piece. And they can check this out as much as they want.
See how super visual is that effect? Now at the end of this routine, the card can be handed out for examination. Now just like its sister effect, the stage illusion, the card holder itself cannot be examined. This effect can be performed up to 360 degrees surrounded and your spectators aren't going to see a thing. Now this box does come with all the necessary props, online video instructions, as well as a great storyline to capture the imagination of your audience. It's easy to perform, self-working, no sleight of hand, and the prop itself is made with incredibly great quality. So if you want to see more on Zigzag, link in the description below right now, where you can check it out for $8.95. Now number 4 is one of my favorites, the Fifth Dimension. This is one of those pieces I have sitting up in my lounge room with the card already kind of loaded in, half hanging out, ready to go. It's definitely a great talking piece for any time someone walks in, sees it, immediately asks, what is that? Then they're ready to have their minds blown. Because after all, the fifth dimension is a trip to the future, past, and present all at the same time. Let's check out a full performance of it right now.
You know that we live in this 3D world, and scientists say that time is the fourth dimension. But today, we're gonna take a look at a window into the fifth dimension. A micro dimension in which we can bend the rules of physics. So here, check this out. Make sure this is 100% solid and nothing can go through it, just like this pen and this card. So this card here is going to be proof that the impossible took place. So this is what I'll do. I'll take the card, the 5 of diamonds, fifth dimension, and we'll place it right in here to cover up that window. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the pen, and you can hear solid against solid. But if I just push right there, you can see it goes straight through clearly both sides. Ooh, and we'll push it all the way out. Now, all I have to do is just remove this card, and you can hand this, you can take this card, hand it to your spectators for them to check, and they can also check the window to clearly see that it's 100% solid and everything is 100% examinable.
It is honestly that good. How visual is it? And the fact that it can be examined before and after the effect, oh baby, so good. And not to mention the angles. These are pretty darn good, I gotta be honest with you. Once you have that pen penetrated through the card and through the fifth dimension, you can rotate everything 360 degrees and not show them any weirdness going on. Just that pen piercing straight through that card. Now again, this one is also easy to perform, self-working, no sleight of hand, and comes with all the online video instructions and all props included. And not to mention those performance tips from Javier himself. So if you want to see more on the fifth dimension, link in the description below right now to our magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $8.95. Now coming in at number 3 is the Leprechaun. Now this cheeky little fella is here to collect your coins. Now this effect contains one of the most unassuming organic objects you'll find in the Apprentice line, a cup and a little metal dish. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time to check out a performance.
Do you believe in leprechauns? Because after you watch this, I'm pretty sure that you will. As we all know, leprechauns, they love coins, and they like to keep those coins and their treasure safe, trapped inside this enchanted cup. So we're going to keep that coin trapped inside. But you're probably wondering, how do they get another coin inside if it's already trapped? Well, it's super simple. They just take the coin, they tap it on the back of the glass, and they just push it straight through. And you can see that coin is right inside with the other. And that is how leprechauns keep their money safe.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, at the beginning and at the end of this routine, everything can be examined. That comes into depending on how you want to perform it. You do need to do a tiny little bit of setup. So the way I have this set up inside my house is I have the dish, the cup upside down, holding those coins inside, ready to go. So that itself looks really interesting. When my friend comes around to the house, they see a cup turned upside down, holding coins inside, and ask, what's that for? And because I live in Ireland, I say, that's to keep the leprechaun out. That always gets a laugh, and then I can go straight into demonstrating what the leprechaun does to my coins if I don't keep an eye on that cup. Then at the end of the routine, I can take that cup off, the coins out, take the little dish, and give it to the spectators to be examined. So that routine itself doesn't take any sleight of hand. It's already set up, ready to go. And I guess, again, it's not really sleight of hand. There's just a little bit of setup, like I mentioned before, a tiny bit of setup. But if you do want to do a little bit of sleight of hand or setup on the fly, you could definitely do it, which I have done in the past. So you could have everything examined at the beginning of the routine, and then again at the end. Now the leprechaun comes with all the necessary props, online instructions, as well as a great storyline to capture the imagination of your audience. So if you want to see more on the leprechaun, link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for also $8.95. Now let's take a break from this top 5 for just a wee second, because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So, genie levitation, please. Woohoo. There we go. Look, nothing funny about it, right? Let's go. Hey, check that bad boy out. Nothing to see but some rope and a vase. Congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey, is there really a genie in that vase? Just between you and me, yeah, there is. Now on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Apprentice Magic bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below, what is your favorite Apprentice line product? Is it something from this top 5? Is it another one of those items from the list? Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced on the next episode of Stumped. So, good luck. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true, I've Googled it. Now coming in at number 2 is a classic, a beautiful classic, the Princess card. Now if you're not familiar with what the Princess card is, let's jump over to Javier to see a full performance of it right now.
This is actually one of the greatest tricks on earth. It's called the Princess card trick, and nobody really knows the princess's name. All we know is that she was able to get inside of everybody's head. It didn't matter what card anybody was thinking of, she was able to know exactly which one it was. And in fact, I'm gonna show it to you on the other side of the screen. So what I want you to do is think of any one of those cards. It doesn't matter which one at all you're thinking of, just go ahead and keep one in your mind. All right, there's no way I could know. I mean, you're on the other side of the screen. We're going to just mix these up just a little bit. And I'm just going to take one card and put it away. Now, let me ask you this. Did I get your card?
See, you can see why it is a classic. There's many different variations. I even myself have taught a variation of it on Saturday Sorcery. It is just so good. This effect is also instantly repeatable. If you want to do it again for the same group of people, or turn around to do it for another group of people, all you have to do is take the card that you took out, put it back in, and you're ready to go. Now, some things to keep in mind that the cards themselves aren't really examinable. And also, if you perform this online for, say, social media, be careful because people, when they watch it back, might pick up on the way it's done. But also that leads to more views and more engagement. And if you're wondering about the cards themselves, if they're printed by the United States Playing Card Company, they are not. But fret not, these cards kind of have a plasticky feel that will make them a lot more durable and also easier to keep clean. The routine itself is super easy to perform. There's no sleight of hand and it comes with all the props included and online video instructions. And like I mentioned, you can also repeat this over and over and over again with different cards and it works every single time. So if you want to see more on the Princess card, there's a link in the description below right now to a magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop for $8.95. Now let's check out number 1, which is my absolute favorite short shot. This is the epitome of the beginner level magic props that fools professional magicians. Like I mentioned on Wednesday's episode of What's New This Week, when Javier showed it to me, it blew my mind. I thought it was like see-through. I thought you could see through the object itself and see the dice. You cannot. I then thought there was something fancy about the dice. There's nothing. Showed it to several other magicians around Murphy's and they were blown away as well. Let's check out a full performance of it right now.
I absolutely love this effect, specifically because dices are usually used to randomize choices or randomize games, and in some cases even to make a ton of money. The reason for this is because nobody really can predict the numbers that are going to be rolled before the dices are rolled. That's why they're used for gambling or making choices. So we're going to try if we can actually predict the numbers that are going to be rolled before we even roll them. And as you can see here, for instance, we have a 2 and a 3. Let's shake it up like this, maybe there we go. And we get a 3 and a 4. There's really no way to know what it is we're going to get. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna look away. I'm going to kind of roll them in there so it's some random number, and we're just gonna cover it up like this. I'm going to shake it, but before I do, I'm going to tell you it's gonna be a 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. And we should have right there a 1 and a 3. And there you go. Not only can you do that, but sometimes you can even do it one more time. So for instance, oh yeah, it's gonna be a 5 and a 5. A 5 and a 5. There you go.
Oh, I know, right? How good is that? This is a self-working miracle that has nothing but 2 normal dice and a shaker. This shaker is totally opaque and you cannot see through it. And this can be repeated over and over again, each time giving a different outcome. Now, Sure Shot comes complete with all the necessary props, online video instructions, as well as the great storyline to capture the imagination of the audience. It's incredibly super easy to perform as it is self-working. There's no sleight of hand and very easy to learn. So if you see more on Sure Shot, link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $8.95. And you need a skill level of a beginner magician like all the other Apprentice line products, a beginner magician, that's right, to do it. Now my friend, what was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below because you could win an awesome prize. And also, if you do have any questions on anything you've seen in this episode, please throw them down in the comment section below. But make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now my best friend in the whole entire world, I know it's Tuesday, I know you have a busy week to get back to, so I'll see you tomorrow on What's New This Week, on Saturday for another free tutorial on Saturday Sorcery, or next Tuesday for a special episode of Stumped. Now take care, my friend. See, I don't know what that was. I think that's because I wanted to say it was live, and then I thought, do I say it's live? Because it's gonna be live, baby. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. So if you want to learn a little bit more about this live and what it entails, I'll be giving out little secrets on our Discord. So make sure you come check it out. Now, my friend, take care. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.